Alright, what's poppin' YouTube? This is actually a video request. It's going to be a very short video, because it's a very short topic to be talked about. Ball python keeping and how to keep, ball pythons are known for having explosive sheds, bad sheds, stuck eye caps, etc., etc., etc. Not a single one of my ball pythons or any of my other snakes really ever have problems with sheds, except for one albino Burmese python. We have some issues with her, but haven't had her that long. This particular snake didn't come out of a rack. I have a entire shelving unit that has some 3-inch flex watt tape that runs across the back, that being the front of this, runs across the back when it's on the shelf. This is just a I think it's like a 38 quart container from the container store. Same thing as like the Sterlite tubs. It's got the opaque finish through it. Okay, now the only thing I have is this shelf. Like I said, it sits, this tub right here, it sits on a shelf with 3-inch flex watt tape on the back that is monitored. This is my breeder pastel male, and see if I can get bit because he's a striker. Only thing this is right here is newspaper. That's all I do. When I set the snakes up, I go through my snakes one time a day. I know it sounds like a lot of work, but I'm not a huge breeder like Brian Barczyk or Garrick DeMeyer or any of those guys. I don't have thousands and thousands of snakes. I go through and check my snakes one time a day, looking for muriatic acid, which is urine, or droppings, doo-doo, basically. And to check their water, I go through it. I give them fresh water in these little, I think that's like an 8-inch crock right there. So, and then I've got some holes drilled on the side. These are 1/4-inch holes. I got about 20 of them drilled on the side. That's all I do. But like I said, I go through every day, check the tubs. Come here, you gonna bite? Yeah, he's a hisser. But this guy right here just shed out today. Stop. Like I said, he just shed out today. He's gorgeous. He's nuts. He's got a really pretty mask on him. I don't know if that's coming out or not. But really smooth. He's a 2007, I believe. But let's get back to the video. This is his shed. A lot of people seem to think that you need, sticks and a lot of things, a lot of rough surfaces for your snakes to rub on in order for them to shed. That's absolutely not true. It's a wives' tale. It's false. As you see, this is what he lives in. This tub. This is what all my breeder snakes live in. And they actually shed through a series of muscular contractions. They do need to break the tip of their nose open, but they can just he's coiling up on me, see him? Anyway, only thing they need is something. Like, I'll see him rubbing his nose along the side over here, and he'll break the front, and then through a series of muscular contractions, this right here, let me get it out. He is such an ass. This is what you end up with. It looks just like a sock turned inside out. It's a little ball. Then that's what a nice healthy snake shed should look like. I'm not putting anybody down. I know those of you with very large collections kind of tend to use that as an excuse as to why you don't get to your snakes that often. But I figure if you're just a hobbyist or just a keeper, there's really no excuse to let your passion for the hobby exceed your means to take care of your animals. That's actually starting to get towards the definition of being a hoarder. But yeah, here's the snake shed. Only thing I do is you just basically get it, roll it out. I do kind of look at my snake sheds to see, for stuck eye caps, things like that. It has happened a couple of times. But that's basically what it is. It's just a shed turned inside out right there. Get all the way down to the mouth so you guys can see that this is one piece. Another reason for this video is because one person requested it. The other person did not believe that my ball pythons actually shed out like that. I get it all the way down, and there's one cap right there, and there's the other cap right there, and there's his full head and mouth. So I hope this video helps some people out. If you have any questions, just let me know, and I will do like a little video for you guys. just to recap, as you see, it's very simple. You just keep a water bowl in there, fresh water. I use newspaper as a substrate. It's very easy just to crumple it up, throw it away. Anytime you have fecal matter or urine in your box. And then I do it after I feed them also, because I feed them in these tubs. And when I set up the paper and water, only thing I do is I spray down the paper, make it pretty damp. And then, like I said, it sits, this part back here sits on the FlexWatt heat tape. And that's it. It's that simple. It keeps the humidity. Every now and then I periodically check. Keeps the humidity between 50 and 60% humidity for these guys, and that's very important for those of you who have had issues with RI symptoms. RI symptoms basically come from very poor keeping of your snakes, and too dry of a temperature, and too cold of a climate. So, like I said before, I hope this helps some people out. Late.